Welcome to Chasing Curiosity TV. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. When we talk politics, we think power and influence, but what about billionaire-level wealth? Today we're counting down the top 10 richest politicians in the Philippines as of 2025. These aren't just lawmakers, they're business titans, dynasty players, and power brokers whose fortunes often dwarf their public salaries. Let's dive in. Number 10 is Julio Ledesma IV, a name synonymous with old money and quiet power in Negros Occidental. The Ledesma family's wealth is rooted in sugar, land, and decades of political influence, steadily compounding far from the headlines. His last public net worth in 2015 was 1 billion pesos. With conservative growth, we estimate his 2025 fortune at 1.8 billion pesos. Proof that in Philippine politics, sometimes the quietest fortunes are the most enduring. Tied at number 8 is Emiline Villar, a legal powerhouse whose influence extends far beyond the courtroom. As a former Department of Justice Undersecretary, she has played a pivotal role in shaping legal reforms and advocating for justice in the Philippines. Her sharp intellect and unwavering commitment to public service have earned her respect among peers and the public alike. Emiline's career is marked by her dedication to upholding the rule of law, championing women's rights, and fighting for marginalized communities. Her presence at high-profile legal forums and press conferences is a testament to her expertise and leadership in the legal field. But Emiline's story doesn't end with her own achievements. Her marriage to Senator Mark Villar, scion of the Villar family, forges a direct link to one of the Philippines' most formidable business and political dynasties. The Villar Empire is a sprawling conglomerate, with interests in real estate, retail, and banking, Vistaland, All Home, and BDO to name a few. This alliance is not just a union of two individuals, but a merging of immense political clout and financial power. Together, Emiline and Mark represent a new generation of leaders, blending legal acumen with business savvy and reinforcing the Villar family's dominance in both the public and private sectors. In 2017, Emiline's last declared net worth stood at a staggering 1.4 billion pesos, a figure that already placed her among the country's wealthiest public officials. This wealth is not just a reflection of her own success, but also the vast resources and assets she now shares with the Villar family. Her financial disclosures reveal a portfolio that includes prime real estate, lucrative investments, and significant business interests. With the Villar Empire's rapid and relentless expansion, Emiline's estimated net worth for 2025 is projected to soar to 4.31 billion pesos. The family's business ventures continue to multiply, from high-end property developments to nationwide retail chains, fueling an ever-growing fortune. As the Villars climb the ranks of the world's wealthiest families, Emiline's financial standing rises in tandem, making her one of the most influential women in Philippine society today. This is what happens when law, politics, and generational wealth collide. Emiline Villar stands at the intersection of these powerful forces, wielding influence that shapes not only policy and legislation, but also the economic landscape of the nation. Her story is a vivid illustration of how personal alliances can amplify power, creating ripple effects that extend across generations. And we're just getting started. The world of power alliances, dynastic wealth, and political intrigue in the Philippines is vast and ever-evolving. Stay tuned as we uncover more stories of those who shape the nation from behind the scenes. Also at number 8, Senator Mark Villar, former DPWH chief and heir to the Villar fortune. His family's empire shapes the nation's infrastructure and economy, with every new project potentially boosting their wealth. Using the same growth rate as his wife, Mark's 2025 net worth is also 4.31 billion pesos. Together, they're a political and financial powerhouse. Their combined fortune, over 8.6 billion pesos. At number 7 on our list is Mikey Romero, a name that resonates both in the halls of Congress and in the boardrooms of some of the Philippines' most influential companies. Known as the Port King, Romero has carved out a unique space for himself as a longtime congressman and a formidable business mogul. His journey from the world of business to the world of politics is a testament to his ambition, vision, and relentless drive for success. As the chairman of Global Port 900, Romero oversees one of the country's largest port operations, a critical hub for the movement of goods in and out of the Philippines. But his influence doesn't stop at the docks. He has diversified his portfolio with significant stakes in logistics, real estate, and even the aviation sector through AirAsia Philippines. This strategic expansion has allowed him to build a fortune that thrives on the constant flow of goods, services, and people, making him a key player in the nation's economic engine. In 2020, Romero's last publicly declared net worth stood at an impressive 6.5 billion pesos. This figure, while already substantial, only tells part of the story. It reflects years of calculated risk-taking, shrewd investments, and a deep understanding of the industries that keep the country moving. Fast forward to 2025, and even with conservative estimates, his net worth is projected to reach 8.7 billion pesos. This growth is fueled by the ongoing expansion of his business empire, the rising demand for logistics and transport, and his ability to adapt to changing market conditions. Romero's financial trajectory is a clear indicator that his influence is far from waning. While he may no longer hold the title of the richest lawmaker in the Philippines, Romero's empire is only getting bigger. New projects, partnerships, and investments continue to add to his portfolio, ensuring that his presence is felt in both the business and political arenas. His story is one of continuous growth and adaptation, always seeking the next opportunity. Whether in the corridors of power or the fast-paced world of commerce, Mikey Romero is always in motion, driving progress, shaping industries, and leaving an indelible mark on the Philippine landscape. Number 6 is Speaker Martin Romualdez, cousin to President Marcos Jr. and a central figure in Congress. Despite controversies and political storms, his financial moves, like a 112 million peso donation to Harvard, hint at immense wealth. Using global philanthropy benchmarks, that donation suggests a net worth of at least 11.2 billion pesos in 2025. Quiet in public, but his fortune speaks volumes. In Philippine politics, money and power are never far apart. Cracking the top 5 is Ramon Guico Jr., Pangasinan's representative and a model of low-key leadership. Behind his humble image is the World City Group, spanning healthcare, education, aviation, and construction. His businesses build the nation's backbone, from hospitals to schools. In 2025, his estimated net worth is 15 billion pesos. Proof that you don't need scandals to build a fortune, just vision and results. At number 4, Bacolod Mayor Albee Benitez, gaming, real estate, and media mogul. Founder of Brightlight Productions and PGMC, he's powered the entertainment and gaming industries for years. Recent personal controversies haven't shaken his financial empire. In May 2025, he declared a net worth of 18.83 billion pesos. Drama aside, his fortune is undeniable. Number 3 is Anton Lagdameo Jr., Special Assistant to the President and scion of the Florendo Dynasty. The Anflo Group's banana plantations and diversified holdings make his family one of Mindanao's most powerful. His record-breaking campaign donation in 2022 hints at a vast fortune. Using global benchmarks, his 2025 net worth is estimated at 24.7 billion pesos. In the shadows or the spotlight, he's a kingmaker. At number 2, President Bongbong Marcos Jr., the face of a dynasty with legendary controversial wealth. Official records show modest numbers, but the real fortune is hidden in global assets, real estate, and decades of legal battles. Even a conservative estimate, just 10% of the family's alleged $13 billion fortune, puts his 2025 net worth at 56 billion pesos. The Marcos legacy is as much about money as it is about power. Inheritance, influence, and controversy. He has it all. At the very top of the list of the Philippines' wealthiest politicians stands Senator Cynthia Villar, a name synonymous with power, influence, and immense fortune. Her journey from a humble background to the upper echelons of both business and politics is nothing short of remarkable. As the matriarch of the country's most dominant business dynasty, Cynthia Villar has played a pivotal role in shaping the legacy of the Villar family. She is not just a figurehead, she is a driving force behind their success, guiding the family through decades of growth and expansion. The Villar family's story is one of resilience, vision, and relentless ambition, with Cynthia at the heart of it all. Alongside her husband, Manny Villar, who himself is ranked as the richest Filipino by Forbes, Cynthia has helped build an empire that is the envy of many. Their partnership, both in marriage and in business, has been instrumental in their rise to the top. Together they have navigated the complexities of the business world, turning challenges into opportunities and dreams into reality. The Villar empire is vast and diverse, spanning real estate, retail, construction, and more. From the sprawling developments of Vistaland to the ever-expanding all-home retail chain, their influence can be seen across the Philippine landscape. Their companies have provided homes, jobs, and opportunities for millions, cementing their status as industry leaders. What sets Cynthia apart is not just her business acumen, but also her legal standing. Under Philippine law, the assets she and Manny have accumulated are considered conjugal property. This means Cynthia is not merely the spouse of a billionaire, she is a co-founder and equal partner in building their fortune from the ground up. When you break down the numbers, the scale of their wealth becomes even more astonishing. The Villar family's empire is valued at a staggering 984 billion pesos. As co-owner, Cynthia's share amounts to half of that, an incredible 492 billion pesos. This isn't just a number, it's a testament to decades of hard work, strategic decisions, and unwavering determination. For 2025, her estimated net worth stands at a jaw-dropping 492 billion pesos. This places her not only at the pinnacle of political wealth in the Philippines but also among the richest women in Asia. Her lifestyle reflects this immense fortune, yet she remains deeply involved in both business and public service. There's no need for speculation or guesswork here. The numbers are clear, transparent, and publicly documented. Cynthia Villar's wealth is a matter of public record, and her financial statements leave no room for doubt. Today, Cynthia Villar stands as the richest politician in the Philippines by a wide margin. Her story is a powerful reminder of what can be achieved through vision, partnership, and perseverance. As both a business leader and a public servant, she continues to shape the future of the nation, inspiring generations to come. From dynasties to self-made moguls, these billionaires shape the Philippines far beyond the halls of Congress. Some keep a low profile, others thrive in the spotlight, but all prove that wealth and politics are inseparable in 2025. What do you think? Are these fortunes a red flag or just the price of power? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. This was the 10 richest politicians in the Philippines 2025. Stay sharp, stay informed, and as always, stay curious.